something you need to remember is that Republicans have a record as well. Republicans have run this country into the ground. We've had 3 decades of supply-side economics, which is fundamentally and tragically flawed and has been an abject failure. Okay? Supply-side economics conveniently ignores half of the rules of economics. Economics is about supply and demand. Okay? Supply-side economics just completely ignores the demand side of the equation. Completely ignores it. Gives all the money to the rich people and figure they'll just create supply. Well, they're not going to create supply unless there's demand. Okay? Period. It's just economics is about circulation, and when you allow all the wealth to go to the very top, it's going to choke the economy. And that's exactly what's happening. Okay? And Republicans are too foolish to recognize this or too greedy to admit this. Okay? Now, Romney's vision for America is perverse. I don't see how he's going to run away from his comments that half the country are lazy bums in search of a handout. That is not something that is going to win the hearts and minds of Americans. You know, Romney is not for America because he is not for Americans. That is not a vision for America. But the Republicans have been working off this paranoia that somehow the democracy is reaching this tipping point where the majority is going to rule, tyranny of the majority, where the majority is going to get rich people to support them for the rest of their lives. Now, let me clue you in. The Republicans know precious little about psychology. People don't want a handout. The people who accept handouts do it in order to survive. They want jobs. They want to be productive members of society. They experience the worst kind of depression when they're unemployed. Okay? There have been numerous studies that show people who are unemployed go through massive depression. Okay? It's no joke. It's not something for you to take lightly and assume there's some sort of tipping point. Let me tell you where the tipping point is. The tipping point is one where oligarchs are able to completely take over the political process and the media in order to spread their propaganda to fool people into thinking that supply-side economics is some kind of valid theory, that climate change is some kind of hoax, and that creationism is something that is a science that should be taught in schools. Okay? That is the tipping point we're reaching, where money is outstripping intelligence. Okay? So, in conclusion, there's a Republican record that is on trial here as well. Okay? And if you think this is all about Obama, no, it's not about Obama. It's about the comparison, the choice people have between Romney's vision for America, that is, half of Americans are lazy bums only wanting government handouts, or Obama's vision for America, which is people have been oppressed by the system, and that the system needs to change to give people a helping hand up so that they can become productive and active members of society in order for them to be happy citizens. Okay? So, those are the choices this election. That's all I'm going to say for now. Thanks for watching.